sure. Everybody, we are back and we are live. Back on some NBA2K26. Make sure y'all hit that like on the way in, subscribe and all that good stuff. Shout out to the chat, yo. What up, King Ivy Gaming? Oh yeah, you good, bro. It's all good, man. Appreciate you stopping by. Shout out to you, man. Y'all go check out King Hype Gaming's channel if y'all hadn't already. If we got your morning coffee. Shout out to you, bro. Alright, good. Yeah, you can hear me. Testing me with your shit. You know, some TK. We did Black Ops 7. Black Ops 7 won the poll. Yesterday we did 2 streams of the Black Ops 7. And the second game on the list that was NBA2K. So Shout out to you, Hittin, bro. Alright, that's working. Alright. That's working. How's that working? Hey, audio issues the other day. Alright. What we wanna do. Got the coffee going. I finally got rid of the Halloween stuff. But yeah, once again, shout out to you, King Hype Gaming, man. Much love to you. Shout out to you, bro. Let's see. We got 23 in my team points. Who's rocking with me? Alright, let's get my lineup back here. Let's see ya. Come on, Hansler. You ran out of there. Alright. Yo, security, what up, security gamer? Shout out to you, bro. How you doing, man? Shout out to security gaming, King Hype Gaming. Shout out to y'all.
The NBA on 2K Sports welcomes you to Wednesday afternoon basketball. I'm Kevin Harlan. With me tonight, Greg Anthony and Coach Stan Van Gundy.
I'm pretty good, man. I'm okay. Just getting some games in today.
Here we go. So Philadelphia will get the first possession.
Oh,
Here's
right.
marking it. It's good. He makes his first shot of the game.
Physical play from Marketing through the defender.
Well, you and I were just talking about this the other day. We don't see many finished players in the NBA. I know Lowry is proud of that.
Well, he should be, Kevin, because he's not only a great player, but he's probably a role model for everybody in Finland and proving that you can come from anywhere now in the NBA and make yourself into a great player if you have both the skill and the desire to do so.
Inside. Zazania. The rebound by Grant. And here's New Orleans now. Pippen on zone. And stolen by Butler. And Zazania gets it to go.
Great awareness there from Butler, able to snatch away the ball and get that fast break going.
It's Pippen with the drive. And Pippen slams it in.
Well, that's the right play there. Love to see him move it for a better look.
Bang, we got it.
The shot by Butler. Nobody around. Another three for Philadelphia.
Over his career, Butler's maybe been a little erratic from distance, but he always takes them with conference.
Now, here's Mitchell. Hittin. That one's off. He's now 1 for 2. Pass to Azania. Takes a 3. Another 3 for Philadelphia.
And I like to see this. They're calling his number early, and he's delivering.
Yeah, well, his offensive contributions are going to be very important in this game. So it's good they've already got him in a rhythm.
And so Steve Kerr decides to call a timeout. He's going to have a discussion on the sideline. The first quarter of action, 2 minutes in. Hittin a screen. Pass to Grant. Back to Jordan. Just 5 on the clock. Davis sets a screen. New Orleans needs to get off a shot. And Philadelphia grabs the miss. Mitchell with it. Here's Radmanovich.
Oh, fuck this dude. Fuck this dude. I'm not even. I'm not even. I'm gonna deal with it. I see. Shit, that's a move.
Thanks for joining us tonight. We've got some exciting basketball ahead. I'm Kevin Arnold, along with Stan Van Gundy and Greg Anthony.
Here we go.
And so, off the tip, it's New Orleans. Outside Harper. Down low. Davis.
There we go. I feel much
And
better.
finished off by Davis.
And he'll get ahead of steam when there's that much of a lane. You can't get an AD's way.
And over 3 years in high school, Anthony Davis shot up from being 6'2" to 6'10". But Greg, he brought those guard skills with him.
And Kevin, that transformation as a pro also significant. Adding over 30 pounds to his game, and with his wingspan over 7'5", he is a physical presence. And look at that young man go. Durant attacks the rim there with length and speed.
Davis sets a screen. Inside. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
Well, AD is difficult to guard without fouling. And if you don't believe me, let's look at the numbers.
He's off on the second. And it's Wiggins with the ball for Albuquerque. It's a 5-point game. Misses from close range. Richardson attacking. So it's Richardson with the jam.
Oh, such an explosive athlete, man. It is fun watching Richardson just knife his way inside.
Albuquerque again can't hit it. New Orleans has come out of the gates quickly. Grant, right side, to the inside. And the ball travels out of bounds. This one's touched by Wiggins. Just 5 to shoot. Durant with a wide open look. And he can't extend the lead to double digits. Here's Poole. And nothing is falling for him right now. And here's Harper from the arc. Here's Davis. And he drops him away above the glass. Davis has got 5 now.
This is just AD doing what AD does, dominating the defense there and converting.
Harper with the ball. Iverson picks him up. And it's Allen Iverson with the foul. That is his
Oh,
first
he got
foul of the
AI
game.
over.
First quarter of basketball, just over 2.5 minutes play. And finished off by Hittin.
Boy, that was quick. Already out to a double-digit lead.
Yeah, incredible play on both ends of the floor. There may be too big of a gap.
Now here's Durant. After the miss from Allen Iverson. An intentional foul committed, but for what purpose, Greg? I'm not sure.
Yeah, everybody seems a little confused. I know I am. I have no idea why she would choose to foul in that situation.
New Orleans making a switch here.
And there's just so many things Durant does well. If they all fire together, he can be a special player in this league.
Richardson, no luck.
Yeah, credit the defense there. Not allowing the easy layup.
Charge. It's rebounded by New Orleans. High post, Davis. Launches it. And again, no good by New Orleans. And so Doncic will bring it up for Albuquerque.
Yo,
For the first
Brian,
basket
what
of the
up,
game.
bro?
Throwing
How you
it
doing, Brian?
down. Doncic showing off his hops.
Now here's Durant. That's to Davis. Richardson gets a wide open look. And it comes off the front of the rim.
Well, you couldn't ask for a better look. That's one he's got to knock down.
And so it's New Orleans. In
Going on,
control
Brian?
of the 9-point lead to end the quarter. They've been playing some ferocious defense. We'll get you back to the action. And if you're just tuning in, we've got a wide margin on the scoreboard, but plenty of time left for a comeback. All right, we'll take a look now at how the points have been generated
happy birthday,
so far.
man. Happy
Score
birthday,
breakdown
Brian.
for New Orleans.
Happy
Well, the
birthday to
game
the
plan
fan,
has
man.
been very effective so far. They're working the ball inside, putting constant pressure on it.
There's a lot of
On
points.
top of that, they're creating
birthdays this
turnovers
month.
and taking advantage by converting on the offensive end.
It was happy birthday the other day.
Wembanyama outside. And Wembanyama too much inside.
And this is what you want to see. Wembanyama attacking with authority inside.
You know, Stan, you look at Wembanyama's frame. Does he need to get any stronger? Put on more muscle, more bulk?
Well, Kevin, of course he could use to improve on his strength, but he's strong enough right now to be one of the best players in the league. We've seen that, but as he gets older, a lot of that strength's just going to come naturally. The scary thing is for coaches and players around the league, not on his team, this guy's just going to keep getting better.
Albuquerque trails by 7. into the paint. George inside. Pass to Wembanyama. Easy money for Wembanyama.
Shout out to you, Brian, bro.
Easily over 7 feet. When Wemby gets that ball near the hoop, literally nothing a defender can do.
Warning, shot is good.
Gotta be crafty in close.
And Brian Key wants a timeout. Looking for a breather and maybe adjusting a thing or two. And Albuquerque making a change here. Second quarter of basketball, just over a minute and a half played so far. Here he goes. Davis with some nice deep. New Orleans leading by 7. Jordan right in. And it's Jordan with the jam.
Yeah, reading the defense, knowing exactly what's needed at each moment. That's one of Jordan's unsung talents.
And there's Iverson outside. Nope, not that time. Nothing for 2 from the field. And the foul on Andrew Wiggins. That's his first foul.
Yeah, that's a tough call right there, and really a tough break for the knee. Pretty early to be over the limit. That foul situation is something we want to keep an eye on.
New Orleans shooting their 5th and 6th free throws of the game. First one falls for him.
The drive, the willpower of Michael Jordan is on a completely different level. He is competing every second he is on the floor and always looking for any way he can beat.
Here's Wembanyama. Albuquerque again can't hit it. To the middle. Here's Davis. It's to Harper. Michael Jordan on the wing. Back to Harper. Now in the scoring column with that bucket. 1 for 2 this game.
Coming off the pick, Jordan often takes this himself, crosses the D up that time.
And Iverson throws it down.
And that's a special play coming from the one spot.
You know, his passing can take a backseat for that dunk. Wow.
Wow, that is an impressive vertical for a point guard. My goodness.
And so Steve Kerr decides to call a timeout. He's going to take a few moments here to check in with his team and regroup. About 3 minutes played so far in the second quarter. And the foul on Andrew Wiggins. So that will be his second foul of the game. We're in the bonus. We'll go to the line to shoot 2. This is his second trip to the free throw line.
80, one of the most prolific scorers in the NBA. The intrigue is how he does it with his stature.
Here's Iverson. The rebound by Grant. New Orleans leading by 12. Outside, Katie. Going inside. Second chance effort. Grant. That's good.
And defense, that's one of the easiest shots he is ever going to see.
Unorganized defense like that is not going to help them close this one.
You got to feel for the defender. Roddy is a nightmare matchup.
First trip to the free throw line for him in this one. The throw good, Wembanyama. So 1 for 2 that time at the strike.
And the enthusiasm and expectations for Wembanyama are off the charts for a rookie. That's a lot of pressure for a young man to deal with.
Down low. 6 to shoot. They get it again. Grant. That's good.
Yeah, that's a nice hustle play, but boy, it drives the coach crazy to concede second chance point.
Doncic. The shot comes out. And so it's New Orleans riding a 15-point lead at the end of the quarter. They have made it very tough to get a shot off against them. Their defense has been stifling. We've got more in store for you right after this. And after a very lopsided first half, we'll see if things play out a little more evenly here in the second. Iverson attacking. And the dunk by Iverson.
And Iverson constantly driving to the basket, using that speed and athleticism to kind of wheel his way to the rim.
Right side, Harper. And it's Grant in the corner. Some nice passing here by New Orleans. Richardson outside. Rebound by Albuquerque. On the wing, Wiggins. Over Richardson. They have one rolling around and runs out. New Orleans leading by 13. And here's the try.
Let's go.
And it's Richardson slamming it down.
Yeah, that's next level stuff from AB. Draws the eyes of the defense and then locates the open man. And that's a little lack of fight at the defensive end.
Absolutely. At least on that slam, you're right. That's one way to let a team back in the game.
Yeah, but also credit the offense there. That's making a play when you really need it, and they need more of it.
And there it is for him.
Terrific play call to give him a clean look at the rim. That's how you want to start the second half.
Yeah, I like how they're establishing their interior presence right away. That's going to collapse the defense and create other opportunities.
Albuquerque trails by 15. Here's Doncic. And it's Harper with the rebound. And so here's New Orleans. They lead by the biggest margin of the game, 15 points. Here's Grant. Hijack with the rebound. There's the drive. Shot goes down. Very quick possession right there.
And really, the key to a good drive is she was all in from her first step.
And so Steve Kerr decides to call a timeout. He's going to take this chance to talk to his guy. And we're just around 2 minutes into the final half of play now. Outside, KD. Davis sets a screen. Inside. And finished off by Davis.
For a center, he's maybe undersized, but his ability to get in the air to make a play balances that out.
And that's it. Here we go.
And great court awareness there helps Luka find an opening, and he just explodes on the drive.
And as the days and months go by, Grant still may take us some time to get over the shock of last season's trade of Luka Doncic.
And we know the question marks as far as conditioning, defense that led to it. But hard to bet against the talent of his caliber.
Here's Durant. Using his length inside. Durant.
And great ability to also play inside due to the size of Durant. And it's still a rare sight to see rebound numbers like the ones he's had tonight.
Well, it's all due to his energy and effort, as well as how well he's been able to get ideal positioning on the glass.
Iverson with the ball. He's picked up by KD. And so it's KD with it. He brings up the ball for New Orleans. The lead is 15. The second effort. Throws up again. Rebound by Albuquerque.
And there hasn't been anything easy for him in this period.
Well, the offense has to look for ways to get him easier shots, better selection. You have to be set up for success.
Cool, no good. New Orleans leading by 15. Rodman, no good.
Oh, man. take it, chat. We'll take it. Got that like on the way in.
Welcome everyone to 2K Sports. We've got an exciting basketball game coming your way in just a moment. Good evening everyone, this is Kevin Harlan, joined by Stan Van Gundy and Greg Anthony. Possession. Stolen by Grant. One-on-one fast break. Pass to Davis. Back to Richardson. Down low. Here's KD. Great D that time from Durant. Now where? No one near him. That one's no good. 0-1 to begin the game. Inside. And Davis can't get it to go. Here's the Bronx. And over 3 years in high school, Anthony Davis shot up from being 6'2" to 6'10". But Greg, he brought those guard skills with him.
And Kevin, that transformation as a pro also significant. Adding over 30 pounds to his frame. And with his wingspan over 7'5", he is a physical presence.
To the paint. Down to 5 on the shot clock.
Well, the process was good. A solid look inside. Sometimes the basketball just doesn't go in.
In the Bronx, another 3.
And he knew what he was going to do before the ball even got to him. KD is always ready to let it fly.
Now here's Durant. To the inside. It's stolen by Hachimura. And even 3-on-3 break.
You can have that, bro. Nope, I figured they wouldn't have one. Jackson excursion. Steve Nash. Jay Williams. I'll get Kenny Smith. Jason Kidd. Fucking name. Legit. Good push. I wouldn't mind a jet actually in 91. Big Terry. I'm feeling JT. He's a lion. Let's get him, chat. Let's get him, chat. Let's get him, chat. down.
Thanks for tuning in this Wednesday. 2K Sports presents the NBA. This is Kevin Harlan, and with me at the table tonight, Greg Anthony and Tim Legler. Let's check out Indiana's starting lineup. At the guard positions, Halliburton and Nembhard. Aaron Nesmith is out there with Obi Toppin. And it's Siakam in at the 5, roaming the paint. And for New Orleans, Grant is out there with Durant. And there's Davis, and it's Richardson in at the shooting guard position. So Indiana wins the tip. Here's Siakam. Back ball. Nice feed that time from Halliburton. Siakam's got the opening basket of the game for Indiana. And when Tyrese Halliburton entered the NBA, Greg, scouts were worried about his shot release point.
It's definitely lower than you would teach, but by the same token, that's why he gets it off so quickly, making it a tough shot to contest.
Here's Nembhard, following the score by New Orleans. Here's Halliburton. Here's Toppin. Trains it from 9 feet away.
An unpredictable guard. Halliburton has a great feel for when to score and when to pass.
About a minute gone here in the first quarter. To the middle. Here's KD. Terrific assist. A nice finish. Solid play all around.
Yeah, I love that. He comes off the pick and takes it right to the hole.
Pass to Nesmith. Beyond the arc. Hands it from downtown. Toppin's got 5 now.
And they don't want to get in a habit of giving him open looks from 3. First quarter still, but not who you want to leave open.
Now here's Davis. Inside. And it's Davis finishing it off.
I love when they run that action with Davis. It's really hard to stop him in pick and roll.
And Halliburton's got the ball here for the Pacers. Here in the first quarter, with about 2 minutes gone by. Siakam.
No,
And Nesmith with the slam.
And that's exactly the type of pass we expect from a guy with his vision.
And here is Davis. To the paint, here's Richardson. So it's Richardson with the jam.
What a great pass. It was on time and on target.
Pass to Siakam. Now Nesmith. Toppin with it. He's got 5. From 10 feet out. Misses off the left eye. And so it's Davis. He'll bring the ball up for New Orleans. They trail by 1. Grant outside. Outside, Davis. Pocket 6. In deep. Toppin pulls it in. Now about 3 minutes gone in the first quarter. Here's Nembhard. Lays it up and banks it in.
And they've scored 7 times already here in the first quarter on the inside.
Here's KD. And the layup is good. KD's got his second bucket.
And great ability to also play inside due to the size of Durant.
Lets it go from 14. Does not find the basket. His second miss. He's now 1 for 3. Davis down low. He's covered by Halliburton. A Neesmith with the ball. Working on Grant. Neesmith, the pass to Halliburton. Back to Neesmith. And a miss there on the triple. So here's New Orleans. Outside, Katie. Davis with a screen on Chapman. Here's Katie. And no good. Had a chance to take the lead there.
That's an awesome defensive effort. A great contest right at the rim.
Neesmith, the pass to Siakam. Here's the drive. Got that one.
With those long strides, Siakam can eat up ground in a hurry.
New Orleans trails by 3. On the wing, Davis. He's covered by Halliburton. And picked up by Katie.
Yeah, everybody will remember the bucket, but how about that pass to set it up?
Pass to Nembhard. Back to Siakam. A 3 off the mark. And still a close game as the first quarter comes to a close. And it's the Pacers. They lead by 1. And we'll be back in just a moment with the start of the second quarter.
Yo, Retro D, what up, bro?
And this has been a fairly close game for the first quarter.
How you doing, Retro D? How you doing, bro?
Let's quickly break down the game, guys, we have seen from Indiana. What do you think?
I like the confidence that they've shown here early on.
They've done a very good job of controlling the pace. That usually leads to good things.
So with Davis sitting on the bench, here's the look that Steve Kerr has on the floor. Richardson is out there with Grant. And there's Harper. Then it's Jordan. And it's Shaq in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. Indiana trailing here. Now McConnell. Outside Matherin. To the inside. Oh, good. Now here's Richardson. Down low. Literally bending the rim with the power.
This is Shaq at his best, getting that deep position and then just muscling through.
Harper against McConnell. Outside Matherin. A three-pointer off the mark.
Oh, man, you know he'd love to have
Yeah, I'm okay, man. Just chilling.
McConnell against Harper. Looks for O'Neal, gets it to him. New Orleans moving it around. In the corner is Richardson. Back to Jordan. Fires the 3. The rebound by Shepherd. Indiana trails by 3. Here's Matherin. It's rebounded by Harper. Richardson outside. Grant the pass to Jordan. A three-pointer, no good.
These guys
definitely a
bodies.
situation you want to make sure you don't give him too good.
And it's Shepherd missing. New Orleans leading by 3. Richardson gets the shot. Jordan outside. Back to O'Neal. Doing what he does best. Shaquille O'Neal.
It's a tall challenge trying to contain Shaq, especially when he's operating close.
And so now a timeout called by Rick Carolina. He's going to make some adjustments to the game plan. Davis is checked in for Shaq. Durant comes in for Horace Grant. Scottie Pippen's checked in for Michael Jordan. And it's Davis in for Harper. Toppin passes to Neesmith. Now, here's Halliburton. Pass to Toppin. Off the mark and the drop continues. And so it's Durant with it. He'll bring it up to New Orleans. Haven't allowed any points in the second quarter. Davis with a screen on Nembhard. Here's Durant. Here's Davis. And it's Davis with the jam.
the years, we've seen a lot of this from Davis, playing above the rim.
Now about 3 minutes gone in the second quarter of basketball. Pass to Nembhard. 9 feet out. And it's off the back rim. No good. New Orleans leading by 7. And Durant gets double teamed. And wrestling for it there, but no one has possession. We'll have a jump ball. On the shot clock. Pass to Richardson. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul. It goes on Tyrese Halliburton.
And what can give Jason Richardson the edge out there is his explosiveness. But sometimes it's like he just has bottomless energy. That just lets him outplay.
O'Neal's checking for New Orleans. And Indiana with the change here too. Siakam's check in. 20 left in the first half of the game. Can they get it? Rebound by Pippen. New Orleans leading by 7. Durant kicks to Richardson. Pass to Pippen. And here's Richardson. And again, no good by New Orleans. They have a chance to go 2 for 1 here.
Let's see how they play the clock.
Neesmith, and he's good on the 3
Yo,
ball.
Lenore gang, what's going on? Shout out to you, Lenore. How you doing? How you doing?
Absolutely ready. And they put the ball
Y'all go
in his
check out Lenore
hands.
Gaming's channel if y'all hadn't already.
Durant against Toppin. To the paint. Stolen away. Siakam outside. Pass to Halliburton. Launches it. Jason Richardson pulls it in. Durant at the elbow. A 3 from Davis.
Let's go.
Let's it go at the very last second.
Oh, with the clock running down, man, that was close.
And so it's New Orleans bringing the quarter to a close with a 7-point lead. They're pounding the ball inside, and that's where they've gotten their best production tonight. Back right after this.
Come on, man, we gotta get a guy to make a shot now. Not a girl who made a shot before. We gotta get a guy.
You could join us. We've got 2 quarters left to go in regulation. We've seen Kevin Durant really having a great game.
Really impressed with the shot selection through the first half. Just taking what he can get from the defense.
And what more can you ask for than that is helping out your team.
On the court right now for the Pacers. At the guard position, Halliburton and Nembhard. Toppin is out there with Aaron Neesmith. And it's Siakam in at the center.
And there's just so many things Durant does well. If they all fire together, he could be a special player in this league.
Halliburton feeling it out a bit. Nice move. And Davis pulls it down. And so Grant will bring it up for New Orleans. 10-point lead. This is their biggest. on the wing. Emhart covering. Outside for Davis. Richardson outside. Over Neesmith. Here's Durant. Using his length inside. Durant.
And the defense has to be sure to box out Durant, or he will punish you on that offensive play.
Tottenham, no one around him. From outside, off the mark. New Orleans leading by 12. Gets Davis on the wing. Been covering. Davis, the pass to Davis. Davis on the paint and gets it to go.
And that's a shot Davis will make 10 out of 10 times. He's just so strong inside.
Into the timeout here taken by Rick Carlisle. Coach is going to take a few minutes to regroup and go over the strategy. New Orleans making a switch here. O'Neal's checked in. Here's Halliburton. All scoring in this one. Neesmith finds Halliburton. They need this. Emhart for three. And once again off the mark by Indiana. And shows New Orleans with it. They haven't given up any points here in the second half. Richardson outside. New Orleans moving the ball around. The three from KD. Indiana trails by 14. To Halliburton. Hits it from three-point range.
You watch Halliburton shoot. The release is a little low, but it's quick and it's depth.
Little under 2.5 minutes gone by here in the third. Outside for Davis. On deep.
Damn.
On top, Nemhart. Richardson covered. Topping can't get it to go. New Orleans leading by 11. And here is Grant. Outside, KD. There we go.
There we go.
Durant's got 8 here in the quarter.
And off the chart potential for Kevin Durant, especially if he can hit that consistently.
Halliburton outside. The three. Gets it to go from beyond the arc.
There we go.
Halliburton's got a pair of threes now here in the third for the Pacers. And so Steve Kerr decides to call a timeout. He's ready to talk things through with them. Often he's checking 4 more. And Indiana with a change here too. TJ McConnell, he's checked in for Halliburton. Now here is Davis. To the middle. Here's Grant. Kicks it out to Richardson. Durant sets a screen for Richardson. Durant soared in for the deuce.
And look at that young man go. Durant attacks the rim there with length and speed.
Indiana trails by 13. Pass to McConnell. For Davis. A shot by McConnell, no good. The way, Greg, they're sharing the ball tonight, mesmerizing.
Everyone's getting to touch it, and everyone's contributing.
Now here's Durant. 16 points for him. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up.
And Durant already such a tough cover, and because of that versatility, and guys, he's only going to get better.
New Orleans shooting their 4th and 5th shots at the foul line in the game. So an entirely new grouping now for Indiana. Buffs checked in. Walker comes in for Tucker. Benedict Mathurin, he's checked in for Aaron Neesmith. And Halliburton subbed in for Andrew Nemhart. Pass to Rodman. It's stolen by Mathurin. Here's Halliburton. And he makes the bucket, gets the whistle. And now a 3-point play chance here for him.
The balance and focus. Halliburton able to power through contact and convert.
He's getting his first free throw attempt of the game here. 5-second differential between the shot clock and the game clock. Outside, Davis. Inside. And then Rodman with the dunk.
Taking it to the rack with power.
Hammering down the 2-hand slam. Halliburton gets the Walker. Pass to McConnell. deficit will make it tough to come back. New Orleans leads by 14. And fourth quarter basketball will be coming your way on 2K Sports right after this. And let's go back to a terrific pass that we're calling tonight our State Farm assist of the game.
Yeah, an easy choice tonight. Look at the precision on this pass. Put it on a platter.
Yeah, playing for one another. That's the definition of teamwork.
And 1 quarter to go in a game that to this point has not been an evenly fought contest. They've got Hardaway. Dennis Robin is out there with Davis. Then it's Jordan. And it's Harper in the one. So that's the group out there for New Orleans.
Yeah, it's like he just keeps going up and up. Limitless vertical for MJ.
Halliburton passes to Walker. Halliburton against Hardaway. 6 to shoot. Indiana needs to get a shot off. Off. No good. New Orleans leading by 16. Back to Rodman. Stolen by Walker. Mathurin against Jordan. Outside for Halliburton. Pass to Huff. Out of bounds. New Orleans will take possession.
Yeah, couldn't quite hang on to it. They're not in a position now where they can afford to be giving it away like that.
Shaq is checked in for Anthony Davis. Obi Toppin's checked in for Indiana. O'Neal on the wing. Outside for Jordan. And the 3 off target. Indiana trails by 16. First minute and a half of basketball play here in the fourth quarter. Here's Huff. Good. And McConnell gets the assist.
And I like the fact they didn't settle there. They worked for a higher percentage shot.
Outside Jordan. Back to Harper. On the wing, Hardaway. Some nice passing here by New Orleans. From past the arc. A fresh 14 for New Orleans. That one goes in. And New Orleans leads by 16.
The strength of O'Neal is otherworldly.
Here's Toppin. There's a screen. Now Mathurin. Halliburton. And he misses the jam. And so Jordan will bring it out for New Orleans. A great fourth quarter. Just giving up 2 points. Outside Harper. The 3 is off. Indiana trails by 16. McConnell scanning the floor. Here's Halliburton. And he does not hit.
And at this point, the defense is daring him to shoot.
Outside Harper. Now O'Neal. Fires the 3. Rebounded by Halliburton. Look at the clock. Looking with 3.5 minutes gone here in the fourth. Here's Toppin. Mathurin with a screen on Rodman. Now Mathurin. And he jams it in.
Why that clock was stuck so much?
Mathurin with quick lift off the floor and then the power to hammer home.
And so Steve Kerr calls for the timeout. It's a chance for them to regroup and refocus. And New Orleans going with a whole new group out there. And Indiana making a change here. Fourth quarter of play and over 3.5 minutes have gone by. Outside Durant. Does not go. Indiana trails by 14. Jacks up a 3. Davis pulls it down. It's been a nice
would be all she wrote.
Outside, Grant. O'Neal is double. Outside, Davis. Durant. And down goes the three.
It's a good night when you're racking them up like that.
McConnell against Davis. Outside, Mathurin. So we see New Orleans taking the W here. Some good competition, but the hometown advantage and their ability to stay focused, I think, made the difference.
Yeah, and the first step to becoming a good team is your ability to win at home. And they really seem to revel in that opportunity, and this is what they came out to do.
And that about wraps it up. For Tim Legler and Craig Anthony, I'm Kevin Hart, and we thank you for tuning in.
Hey, shout out to your security.
The NBA2K26 welcomes you to Wednesday afternoon basketball. I'm Kevin Harlan. With me tonight, Craig Anthony and Richard Jefferson. Now let's take a look at the Bulls' opening lineup. At the guards, it's Hittin at the 1 with White at the 2. Bruzelis out there with Dosunmu. And it's Vucevic in at the 5, patrolling the paint. And for New Orleans, Davis is out there with Grant. And it's Richardson. There's Davis. And it's Durant in at the 3. Tip-off goes to New Orleans. Davis with it. KD sets the pick for Davis. Here's Durant. And that one falls coming off of Davis's feed.
And great ability to also play inside due to the size of Durant.
White with it. And it's Richardson picking him up. Bruzelis rolling around him. Good on the three-point shot.
And good to get him going early. That shot should give him some confidence.
It makes a difference for them if he can establish his three-point shot as a weapon.
Now here is Davis. Here's KD. And then Durant with the jam.
And look at that young man go. Durant attacks the rim there with length and speed.
And it's Giddy with the ball for Chicago. Here's Vucevic. And Davis sends it back.
And that block was all about timing, making sure he didn't foul while also protecting the rim.
New Orleans making a switch here. O'Neal's checked in. Oh, here's Giddy. Out of bounds. New Orleans will take possession. We're about 1 minute into the first. Now here is Davis. Pass to Shaq. Outside for Durant. Knocks down the 3 ball. KD's got 7 points.
And off off-the-chart potential for Kevin Durant, especially if he can hit that consistently.
Now here's Hittin. And the Bulls with another miss. Vucevic against Durant. To the inside. Shaq down low. Defended by Dosumu. Shaq can't get it to go. RJ, you might talk to people around the league, and there's a lot of chatter about Iowa Dosumu.
Yeah, you can't deny Iowa's speed and shooting ability. And as he's progressed, he's become much better at leading defense.
Here's Davis. The Bulls getting the bucket. Inside, here's Shaq. And Shaq with the slam.
It's just hard guarding O'Neal in general, but when he's working in the pick and roll, it's almost impossible.
Here's Chicago. 4-point game. Right the pass to Vucevic. And Shaq pulls it down. Vucevic has gone 1 of 3 shooting so far. White against Grant. Shot clock at 6. Here's O'Neal. And finished off by O'Neal.
O'Neal is a force of nature. Once he gets it that low, it is a foregone conclusion.
Held it with the triple. New Orleans leading by 6. And here is Durant. He's got 7. O'Neal inside. And he uses the glass on the lane. O'Neal's got 6.
It's a tall challenge trying to contain Shaq, especially when he's operating close to the basket.
Perfect setup. How about that vision?
And so Steve Kerr decides to call a timeout. He made the decision to huddle up with his guys and talk about strategy. Some changes for New Orleans. Anthony Davis, he's checked in for O'Neal. Jordan comes in for Kevin Durant. And it's Harper in for Davis. Okoro, he's checked in for the Bulls. Jones comes in for Kobe White.
Coming off the pick, Jordan often takes this himself, crosses the D up that time.
Here's Giddy. Scoreless thus far. 109 left here in the opening quarter. New Orleans in the lead. Richardson the pass to Davis. Back to Richardson. Into the lane. Got a piece of it.
Making good use of his length. Gonzalez able to track down the block that time.
Chicago trails by 10. Vucevic is screen on Harper. And it's Vucevic. That time on the assist from Jones. He's got 6.
Love how selfless he is setting brick screens like this. Plays like that right there are what help create easy scoring opportunities.
Really seizing the momentum of this game, but doing it with a methodical approach.
Yeah, they haven't appeared in a rush at all. They are just playing to their strengths and building this lead out well.
Pass to Grant. It's Jordan on the wing. Vucevic defending. Jordan kicks to Richardson. Seconds left. And slam dunk by Richardson.
Displaying intensity right off the opening tip, especially on the offensive end.
They came out swinging, really set the tone on offense, and the opposition has not been able to respond.
And so it's New Orleans. Up by a dozen here at the end of the quarter. And glad to have you with us, folks. Second quarter of basketball. This game has not exactly been neck and neck, but plenty of time left in this one. And a look at how the offensive approach has been going here so far for New Orleans.
Really been impressed with how aggressive they've been inside. Looking to capitalize from the paint whenever they can.
And I like the fact also that they're the ones that have forced the action. They created a lot of offense by just attacking the rim.
Harper is out there with Hardaway. Then there's Mourning. It's Michael Jordan. And it's Rodman into the force line. So that's the group out there for New Orleans. Bounce pass Herder. Okoro. three-pointers off the mark. New Orleans leading by 14. Here's the screen. Hardaway passes to Harper. And Harper slams it in.
Offensively, defensively, they are in total control.
And guys, to go on a big run, get some breathing space, it has to be a great play on each end.
To the middle. Smith finds Herter. Now on the scoring column with that bucket. 1 for 2 this game.
And that was great defense, but he's just so focused in the paint.
Some changes for New Orleans. Davis is checked in for Moore. Kevin Durant comes in for Hardaway. And it's Davis in for Harper. Chicago also making some changes. Osumu, he's checked in for Okoro. Josh Giddey comes in for Kevin Herter. And it's Kobe White in for Trey Jones. And there it is for him.
Oh, Davis has a real skill for getting guys set up and sees openings others might miss.
They could use a big shot here to get this offense going.
Too many empty possessions. Right now, they need a basket.
That one falls.
Masterful ball handling. That's just unguardable.
Greg, we have another up-and-comer from down under, Josh Giddey.
I mean, a lot of young talent come into the NBA by way of Australia. A great skill development program showing in Giddey to stand 6'8" but plays like a small point guard.
Chicago trails by 16. Outside White. Osumu, the pass to Williams. And here's White. A three. Anthony Davis with the rebound. And here in the second quarter of action with a hit under 2.5 minutes played so far. Davis, the pass to Jordan. And that one's good by Davis. And New Orleans leads by 18.
Yeah, coach's pet peeve there. No box out.
Yeah, you think you gotta stop, and it's wasted because of sloppy work on the glass. I can literally practice that every day.
And Billy Donovan wants a timeout. He's going to take a minute here to get things straightened out.
Well, it's been an express lane to the rim. Coach can't be happy about that.
Yeah, we can see it over here. The coach, he has some choice words for his team. Words we cannot repeat.
Some changes for New Orleans. O'Neal's checked in for Davis. Grant comes in for Dennis Rodman. Hardaway is subbed in for Jordan. Chicago also making some changes. Vucevic comes in for Smith. And Buzelis subbed in for Williams. Giddey the pass to Osumu. With his first shot attempt, it's rebounded by New Orleans.
Looked like he just rushed it there. Just going to take a little bit more time in the future.
Out Grant. Pass to Shaq. Outside for Davis. Just 3 to shoot. And the free ball is good. Durant's got 5 points now in the quarter.
Okay, I'm going to tell you something that everyone knows or should know. When Durant turns it on, there is no slowing him down. That's how lethal of a scorer he is in NBA history.
And it's White missing. New Orleans with the ball. They're on a 13-4 run right now. We've got 1:18 left to play here in the half. KD's shot is good.
Talk about execution on the offensive end. They're leaving nothing on the table right now.
It's caused them to pull away a bit. Let's see if they can keep the train on the tracks.
Osumu finds Vucevic. Hit by Vucevic. From 15 feet away, Osumu shot is good.
Okay, let's throw out the analytics for a moment. When he's taking the mid-range, it's a winning shot.
Down low. And catch with the slam.
Yeah, he's shown terrific control of the pace and the rhythm of this offense.
He's locked in with his teammates right now, setting guys up in perfect position.
Bulls moving the ball around. Pass to Buzelis. It's White on the wing. By Hardaway. White, good.
Attacking the heart of that defense. What I like about White, he can finish with either hand.
And it's Davis with the ball for New Orleans. tape. Here's Shaq. And finished off by O'Neal.
Not as easy as it looks to find your man wide open like that.
That's to Vucevic. Oh, he hits the buzzer beater.
One eye on the rim, one eye on the clock. Nice job.
He didn't even look worried about the time on the clock. Nice way to end a quarter.
And through one half, it hasn't even been
Going
close.
into halftime,
New
we
Orleans
shot that
top,
like on the way
opening up
in,
a
folks.
huge gap. We'll see you back here after the break for third quarter
After
basketball.
this game, we're going to call it in the morning. Shout out to y'all, everybody that came through.
And after a very lopsided first half, we'll see if things play out a little more evenly here in the second. What a game we're seeing from Kevin Durant.
He's done a fantastic job of finding open space to operate within the first few quarters.
I like how they came into this one with the game plan, and they're just going out and executing a terrific job.
So for Chicago right now, at the guards, it's Giddy at the one with White at the two. Vucevic is out there with Vucevic. And it's Dosunmu in at the small forward.
Perfect execution on that screen roll. Grant showing off that IQ there.
Pass to Vucevic. Lets the three fly. Drains it from beyond the arc. Vucevic has got 6.
I guess that defense thought they could live with that, and he punished them for thinking so.
Davis, the pass to Grant. And he's done by Grant.
And you know, that level of physicality that Grant brings inside is awesome to watch. He does a great job with finishing with that power above the rim.
He's to Giddy. Over in the corner, Dosunmu. Off the mark there with the three-point shot. New Orleans leading by 22. Davis, the pass to Davis. And it's Davis finishing it off.
Great work by Davis in the screen roll. Really making himself a big target in these situations.
That's to Vucevic. That one doesn't go. Great D that time from Davis. Davis looking for an opening. To the inside. Durant kicks to Grant. Here is Davis. Screen by Grant. And Davis gets it to go. Davis has got his second basket.
Big miscommunication on defense. He recognizes it and quickly takes it back.
Yeah, they're going to do a much better job of putting a little bit of pressure on him on his way to the hoop.
Time called here. The Bulls decide to talk it over. O'Neal's checked in for New Orleans. Hittin comes in for Jason Richardson. Here's one. Pass to Dosunmu. Outside, White. Vucevic setting the bid for White. And the Bulls with another miss. And you have to like how they're moving the ball right now.
Snappy passes to ready shooters. It's basketball 101. But boy, is it working.
Here's Shaq. It's good. Now he's shooting 6 for 7.
Yeah, letting it rip. They're just having fun right now.
Man, their offense is clicking. Players, coaches, everybody, they are in sync.
It's Vucevic, top of the key. Just 5 to shoot. Pass pass to Dosunmu. And the Bulls with another miss. And here's New Orleans now. Good momentum, 8 straight points. Outside Pippen. Here's O'Neal, and they call the foul, so he's got the and one chance here to make it a 3-point play.
Hey, whatever adjustments they made at halftime, they are working to perfection.
Oh, yeah, I can't agree more. They haven't missed.
Catching up on the changes for Chicago. Jalen Smith, he's checked in for Buzelis, and Trey Jones subbed in for Josh Giddey. White, wide open, he fires, sinks the triple. White's got 5 points so far.
You see right there, White can be a dangerous three-point shooter.
50 seconds left in the third. Durant, rebound by the Bulls. Here's Dosunmu. White against Pippen. Pippen with the steal. And New Orleans pushing it up now. Pass to O'Neal. And Shaq with the slam.
We have gotten used to this kind of dominance from Shaq. He just knows how to take over games.
And here are the Bulls now. White looking around. Jones with the screen on Pippen. Pocket 4. Here's Vucevic. That one wide left. And so it's New Orleans having no problems at all. Up 29 points heading into the next quarter.
Quarter,
The
folks.
scoring has been tremendous, and they are shooting lights out with very high accuracy. And we'll be right back after this. And with the fourth quarter upon us, time is running out for this game to become competitive. So with Davis sitting on the bench, here's the group that Steve Kerr has on the floor. He's got Rodman. Harper is out there with Hardaway. Then there's Mourning, and it's Jordan in at the 3, the small forward. Harper the pass to Hardaway. Can't hit from in close. Williams dishes to Jones. Down low. Here's Smith. And Smith with the stop.
He gives up a bit of size at the center position, but his leaping ability, well, let's just say that makes up for it.
Outside Hardaway. Inside. Here's Mourning. Good, and the assist goes to Hardaway.
Check out Mourning inside, where he operates with such confidence. This close in, he knows he's got the shot.
Outside, Jones. Buzelis is checked in for Williams. We've played just over 1 minute here in the fourth quarter. Here's Giddey. Oh, good on the triple. They are in complete control.
This is the ultimate definition of the zone. Everything they've done has worked.
Here's Mourning, and the dunk by Mourning.
And that's the kind of lead pass we've come to expect from him.
And so it's Jones. He'll bring it up for Chicago. Pass to Giddey. Smith outside. Jacks up a 3. And again, no good by Chicago. Second minute off the clock now in the fourth. Harper the pass to Mourning. And Mourning throws it down.
It won't show up in the stat sheet, but boy, that is a heck of a screen.
And so here is Chicago. Smith sets the pick for Jones. Out to Smith. Pass to Okoro. Takes a 3. It's rebounded by New Orleans. Just under 2.5 minutes gone here in the final quarter. Mourning a screen on Smith to the middle. And a dunk by Mourning.
And guys, he's not an easy man to stop when he's got the wrist
never will be. He is a determined finisher. Back to Giddy. Trying to end the drought. And he recovers it. Jones from outside. The rebound by Alonzo Mourning. This has been a one-sided affair.
Yeah, they've done a nice job of extending their lead and maintaining that intensity level.
Good, and the assist goes to Hardaway. Hardaway has got his 4th assist in this one. Mourning's drawn a perfect 6 of 6 shooting. They've been looking out of sync offensively.
Yeah, their offense has ground to a standstill.
Giddy finds Smith. And the Bulls with another miss. And here's New Orleans now. It's been 10 unanswered points. Giddy against Hardaway. And Mourning throws it down.
And this offense is in a perfect rhythm. And you can see how they're finishing their play.
Right about that. Seems like they haven't missed.
Jones against Harper. From 12 feet out, Hardaway with the steal. On the wing, Rodman. To the inside. It's tipped. It's taken away by Smith. 52 seconds left in the 4th quarter. Jones drives in. And stolen by Jordan. Outside Harper. Jordan sets the screen for Harper. And it's Jordan with the jam.
And credit the whole team. It was a focused, concerted effort to put this one away.
And it felt like they just flipped the switch to go on that run and seal the game. Saving their best basketball for the end. Always smart.
Smith with a screen on Hardaway. Out to Smith. Shoots the 3. It's rebounded by New Orleans. New Orleans with the ball. With momentum, 14 straight points. Down low. The kick out to Harper. Jordan sets the screen for Harper. And slammed dunk by Jordan.
And this is how you want to come out of the half. Prolific and
Right. Well, I credit some of that to the communication out on the floor. They are playing as a unit.
So we see New Orleans taking the W here. And the outcome of this one was never in doubt.
And boy, they really put in a supreme effort. It just felt like once they had that lead and it was comfortable, they were not going to relinquish it.
Thank you for joining us. That'll do it for now.
Alright,
So
guys.
for everyone here at
Shaquille
UK
O'Neal,
Sports, and for Richard Jefferson and Greg Anthony, this is Kevin Harlan thanking you for being with us tonight. And as we leave you, let's take a look at our player of the game, Shaq.
Neil Durant, go. Got JT. Yeah. And there's see what JT got.
NBA2K Sports presents the NBA. I'm Kevin Harlan along with Stan Van Gundy and Greg Anthony. So with Davis sitting on the bench, here's the group that Steve Kerr has on the floor. Terry is out there with Davis. Then there's Grant. Then there's Shaquille O'Neal. And it's KD in at the 3 spot. And for Detroit, Harris steps in at the 4 with Duran at the center spot. The wing pair we'll see going is going to be Ivy and Thompson. And it's Cunningham in at the point guard.
Here we go.
So Detroit will get the first possession. Fires from deep. It's rebounded by New Orleans. You know, Stan, when you talk about the skill set Cade Cunningham possesses, what impresses you most?
I think a couple of things, Kevin. Number one, his poise is outstanding. This guy never gets bothered by anything that happens in a game, like any type of adversity. He's just going to come back with the same mindset on the next play. And also, his shooting has improved so much that you've now got to defend him honestly on the perimeter, and that sets up the rest of his game.
Here's O'Neal. After the basket by Detroit. Gets in the tray.
A go-to shot.
JT.
He has so much confidence in his 3-ball.
Harris sinks that one from the post.
A good defensive intensity, but an even better offensive effort.
Outside, KD. Grant kicks to Davis. O'Neal. And O'Neal is right there.
The strength of O'Neal is otherworldly.
And in the first, a little over a minute and a half in. To Duran. Now Harris. This one for 3. And Shaq with the rebound. Now Davis. Outside Durant. Gives it up to Terry. Left Trey. For the basket. His second of 2 attempts.
Impressive decision-making there. He could have tried to score, but he makes the right decision and hits the open shooter.
Out to Harris. On the wing, Thompson. Cunningham outside. And looks like the illegal kick was set. Yep, that's right. That'll get their attention.
Hey guys, one of the emphasis for the league is to really crack down on illegal screens.
Yeah, and yet, we still see it a lot. It's a tough thing to police.
Now here is Davis. From beyond the arc. The putback. Second shot opportunity. And it's finished off by Grant as he lays it in.
With the ball around the hoop, Horace Grant, a tough man to stop.
And so the timeout here by J.B. Bickerstaff. Looking for a breather and maybe adjusting a thing or two. Duran against O'Neal. Nice ball movement by Detroit. Here's Harris. That's in, coming off the assist from Cunningham. Cunningham's got 3 assists in the game. New Orleans leading by 6. There's a minute 47 left to play here in the first. KD passes to O'Neal. Outside, Davis. He's on the trifecta.
How about O'Neal zipping passes over to his guys, using that height to find open teammates?
Cunningham gets to Harris. And stands up by Harris.
Sure, why settle for the layup when you can just jam it home? You gotta love the aggressive finish.
And so Steve Kerr tries to call a timeout. He's going to take this chance to talk to his guy. A different look here for Detroit. Robinson's checked in for Azar Thompson. And Marcus Sasser subbed in for Jaden Ivey. And then for New Orleans, Rodman is checked in for Durant. And Jordan subbed in for Baron Davis. On deep, Rodman. New Orleans with a fresh shot clock. Outside Terry. Down it goes for his 3rd basket in as many tries.
Hey, we're seeing some fireworks from them already.
Yeah, I mean, exactly how you want to start a game, with a big offensive push.
Sasser with it. Terry covering. Pass to Sasser. Misses for three. There's 45 seconds left to play in the first quarter. To the paint. Grant gets to Terry. Good on the triple. Terry's got 12 in the game.
Crushing it right now. They've done an excellent job of spacing the floor.
Yeah, we thought this might be the case. You see a few of those go through the net, it becomes contagious.
A nice shot by Harris.
Strong response by the veteran Harris, coming back with his own three, making a statement move.
Grant outside. Back to O'Neal. Kicks it out to Terry. From deep, Rodman. The shot, no good. And so it's New Orleans with a 10-point lead. Some breathing room heading into the break. They're feeling very confident, shooting the ball with great efficiency and dictating the pace. Don't go anywhere. We'll be right back. So far through one quarter, it's been a lopsided game. We'll see if that changes here in a second. And let's take a moment, guys, to get your take on the scoring so far for New Orleans.
Well, the coaching staff's game plan is very clear. Move the ball on the perimeter and shoot the shots with no hesitation.
And I also have to call out how they've outworked their opponent. Doing a great job of crashing the offensive glass and just creating those second chance points.
So with Davis sitting on the bench, here's the group that Steve Kerr has on the floor. They've got Jordan. Warning is out there with Rodman. Then there's Harper, and it's Hardaway in at the shooting guard position. Now here's Jordan. Nothing on the board. Inside, here's Mourning. Jordan looking it over. Shot clock at 5. Here's Rodman. It's hauled in by Stewart. And with the dunk.
Super work on the boards. They really want to put their foot down on him now.
He's all
Once you've got him on the rope,
jamming it on.
just
Gets
keep
forward
swinging
team.
away.
Yeah, this is the spot where coaches want you to be relentless. Don't even give them a glimpse of it.
And so the timeout here by J.B. Bickerstaff. He's going to have a discussion on the sideline. A different look here for Detroit. Thompson, he's checked in for Reed. Cunningham comes in for Duncan Robinson. And it's Jaden Ivey in for LeVert. And then for New Orleans, Durant's checked in for Rodman. Terry comes in for Hardaway. Davis is subbed in for Ron Harper.
And the way they have controlled the glass this game, really impressive.
Yeah, they're winning the possession battle, and that's often what decides games in the NBA.
Now here's Terry. 14 points, their largest lead in the game. Davis, the pass to Durant. Fires the three. Rebound by the Pistons. To the left wing. Thompson, left side. That one's no good. 0 of 1 to begin the game. KD finds Jordan. And here is Davis. Back to Jordan. Count it, good. And New Orleans leads by 16.
Your high percentage look for Jordan has every move you could ask for in the painted area.
Pass to Stewart. Pistons passing it around. Good, and the assist goes to Cunningham.
High percentage if you can find a window. Great job.
Second quarter of play with almost 3 minutes gone. Here's Mourning, and the dunk by Mourning.
For a center, he's maybe undersized, but his ability to get in the air to make a play balances that out.
Here's Sasser. Hasn't made one yet. Pass to Cunningham. A shot by Stewart with no one around. Can't nail the jump.
And I'm sure next time he sits down, coach is going to have a few choice words for him with that shot selection.
Yeah, that definitely wasn't the shot they were looking for. You got to keep keep the ball moving in that situation.
Pushing the action, getting others involved. He does it time and time again.
Yeah, when you're moving the ball like that, it just keeps everyone engaged in the game.
And good that time. Ivey's got his first points of the game.
Well, some tricky ball handling from Ivey. He understands how to create scoring opportunities for himself.
A different look here for Detroit. Jalen Duren comes in for Isaiah Stewart. And Harris subbed in for Marcus Jasper. New Orleans also making some changes. O'Neal's check in for Mourning. And it's Grant in for Michael Jordan. Now here is Davis. Misses the layup. KD against Cunningham. No good there. Some solid defense from Grant. Outside, KD. Pass to Shaq. Outside, Davis. Good, and the assist goes to O'Neal. Davis has got 6 points.
Just taking what he sees on offense. What a feed right there.
46 seconds left to play here in the second quarter. Here's New Orleans. They're on a 13-4 run. Outside Durant, pass to O'Neal. Kicks it out to Grant. And here's Davis for 3. And another 3 for New Orleans.
And keeping his options open, Grant would rather give it away than waste the possession on a poor shot.
Yeah, that's it, guys. It's I'm lagging, so I know who it is. I'm like, yeah, I'm out.